Sound check. Test mic. Sound check. Are we good? All right. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And I'm not planning to play the PTR today, so basically it's going to end tomorrow around, is it 10 o'clock Pacific time. So I think I have done enough testing on my end. It's just of course I don't have so many hours to stream, so I don't have any chance to really test a lot of things. I just focus on the new mechanics and the new seasonal powers and mechanics. And then, oh, by the way, yesterday I tried to build the blood spear, and so far, even though the overpower is nerfed, it's still doing okay. I think I was able to clear a pit 75 around 6 minutes. I think it's still good, and especially that the bone prison are having more health now, so it is now more sustained, so we're not worried about the bone prison keeps on dying all the time, but we can still keep on it can still survive even on those tougher elites and bosses. And so yeah, today I'm just gonna continue playing with the Blight, and there's still more. I still have a lot of work to do on this build, so I'm going to still need to upgrade the glyphs, and probably by this weekend I'm gonna fully optimize the build again. I'm still having I still don't have those mythic items that I need. I think I need the most especially the air perdition for this build. And what else? And then my plan for next week will be I want to build again the blood spear. And what I have, yeah, probably I'm gonna discuss it while I am playing. So let's sell the items. Wow, my gold is only 200 million. So I guess these are for the minions. Getters, sacrifice. And who are you, sir? How's our topaz? 131. 131. Still few. Still need more. Give me a second. Oh, speaking of season 8, how's our master working so far? How's our master working doing? How is our masterworking is doing? Okay, this is good. I don't have anything to masterwork though. How about did I say my plan next week will be playing the blood spear again? Thorns and life. We can roll the thorns with intelligence. If we don't need the armor, probably life and... How about let's roll this one? Is there anything that we can really roll? I don't want to roll just for the sake of rolling. Intelligence, chance to blight. I think we should go with the corrupting damage on the tempering affix. How about we re-roll this one? We have 2,000. I think should be fine. 5 million, still 5 million to reset. Okay. It is now 10 and 64. I have my worksheet here. Masterworking of the site, 64. I thought that they have reworked the masterworking. Am I on the right server? Yeah, there's a friction incursion. Was there an update by any chance that they said 64? It's still the same. 64, 86, 20, 30, 110, 150. Still the same. Wow, if you go slower, you will hit the you will master crit the item twice. Give me a second. Was there a let's find out forums. Blizz tracker. Give me a second. I think it's on the patch. I think it's the patch. Give me a second. Patch. Patch notes. Oop, is it ready? The basic material cost of masterworkings through rank 2 has been reduced, as well as the masterwork reset requirements. All costs, except of the site in gold, has been substantially reduced. Base game update 65349. Where is my BattleNet? 65. This is now version 65524. This one, but I guess this one has already been intended to is to ensure costs besides of the site in gold don't limit masterworking. I don't get it. The basic material costs. What are the basic materials? Like those the baleful veiled crystals, iron chunks for example, and then forgotten souls. I didn't check this though. Has been reduced, as well as as well as the masterwork reset requirements. But how come the reset requirements is still the same? Huh? I don't see it. $1,450,000. Yeah, it's still the same.
There's a good one.
Still the same. Varshan. Belial's decoy. Activating your main boss powers fears the enemy. I don't like this one. I don't like the fear. What was the other fourth? The third modifier that I used before. I think I need this one. I'm gonna check that master working materials. How come it didn't change? That's intriguing. Or my character is bugged. It says it has been reduced. This is masterworking. Yeah, 3 to 4, 40 and 50. You mean this is the one that they reduced, but they said that they are reducing this one, plus they are reducing the Obdacite and the gold. Anyway, Steer and Vex, Sam and Watt. Did we go with Lilith? Removing the health of the elites? Let's just do 75. We are not that strong enough yet. Actually, I tried 80 yesterday. It was tough. It was tough.
Will be tested now.
Ah, here goes the Chargers again. Where's the elite? Come here, you silly charger. This is 75. Why it feels 85? I think for next season, depending on what will be the changes that they will make. Because what I have realized upon playing the PTR is that I love the minions. I love playing with the minions. But in order to scale the damage of the minions, of not just the minions, any build that you're going to play, for every start of the season, you really need to have a very good build that deals a lot of DPS, that can farm the materials that you need faster, farming the Inferno Horde, speed farming on the Nightmare Dungeons, for example, farming the bosses faster so that you can get of course, the faster that you kill them, the more efficient that you can farm the uniques and maybe the mythic items also. So what I'm going to do on next season, even though the overpower has been nerfed, I'm going to play with the Blood Spear first, and then to speed farm on the dungeons, and those escalating dungeons, Inferno Hordes also, since the Blood Spear and the Blood Surge are not that far from each other in terms of the items that they are equipping, the aspect that they're using, the affixes. Basically, it's almost the same. The only difference is the helm. We're not using the Deathless Visage on the helm. We're going to use the a unique gloves. And then for the weapon, we're going to use we're not going to use the Bone Duster, but we're going to use the what was that? We're going to use the Blood-Bathed aspect instead. So it's and we're going to use a different weapon that has the weapon augments specific for the Blood Surge, which is the double is it double damage or double it will cast twice. I think it's cast twice, not double damage. Or is it double damage? I can't remember. I think it's double damage. So because even though the Blood Spear is still dealing a lot of damage, I feel like it's still inefficient on clearing, especially on Inferno Horde. So before, my philosophy is if I'm going to create a build, I don't want to use another build, but with the current state of the game, I will not be efficient on doing the game content if I'm going to stick with one build, if it struggles on if it has a disadvantage on doing something. Like for example, if I'm going to use the minions, if they're dealing less damage next season, even with the new Hand of Nods, Again, we don't know what will be the final update of the patch. So I would rather use the bones, the blood spear, and then I'm going to use if I have the items that I can switch to the blood surge to speed farm. Like I'm going to use the blood spear for like boss farming and then pushing pit, and then blood surge on doing speed farming. Basically, it's not with respect to, like, for example, blood surge and blood surge and blood spear. They are still using the same mechanic, and they have almost identical, again, aspects and affixes on the gear that they're using. Unlike, for example, if the Blight is not efficient on speed farming, if I'm going to use blood surge, for example, then I'm going to change almost most of the items that I'm using, from helms and to the jewelries and weapons, almost everything. Am I destroying those blisters? I can't see how much damage I'm dealing right now. Right, no deaths. Oh, what's next? Sacrificial? Here we go again. Dude. it's like, here we go again. Oh my goodness. The fail strike again. How many more? Because I'm planning to make this to 80. I think I have so many mats here. Probably I also have infernal hordes. I also have this. Can we try this? Let's do a couple of more. Hopefully we are lucky. Hopefully in 2 more runs we can get at least maybe 3 more runs. That will be like how many is that? 17, 10, 8. I think I finish it in 9 minutes. So 9 times 3, like 30 minutes. I'm only seeing like 7, 10. You need to die, sir. You are making the fight more tougher. I'm thinking if I'm going to use Eliminator instead of Exploit. Because the reason why I'm using Exploit, it's because the damage multiplier from the Exploit and the Eliminator is not that far. The only difference is during the boss fight, the Eliminator is not going to it's not going to work on the boss. I think with regards to intelligence, you're only getting approximately like 60 intelligence. Intelligence is approximately like 7% times 7% multiplier only on our skill. So poison explosion delay. Poison explosion delay. Trying to caught me off guard with that poison explosion delay. Damage is only like I'm expecting more. Minutes, 50%, hit 75. Yeah, bring your obelisk. I'm not scared. Where's the DR? I think for me it's like clearing pit 80 would be like an achievement already. 8 minutes. And what I have also observed with the builds of the Necromancer here is we don't have a burst damage. What do I mean by that is that we don't have a skill that deals a very good amount of DPS per hit. So I'll give an example. So our overpower builds, which is Bloodlance and Blood Surge, we need to meet the required number of hits for the skill to guarantee overpower. Okay, so they are not doing a huge amount of damage until they overpower. Now Blood Spear, on the other hand, has a good amount of DPS. However, it is not a fast farming build unless you have a very good heal restoration per attack that can sustain or mitigate the 10% healing penalty of the Indira's memory. Hmm? 241, sir? Then the minions. The minions doesn't have a very good damage per second because we cannot speed farm with our minions, like blast through the dungeons. Basically, their high damage is relying on their 6 attack from the explosion from the Ring of Menden. Instead of they are dealing damage, a big amount of damage per hit, rather than waiting for that certain number of hits before you're going to deal that huge amount of damage. I can see approximately like 7 billion more consistently. I see 13, 10, but it is not most of the time. One more. There you go. Nice. This is 22 damage to elites. While the exploit is 17.9, though this one is just level 75. So basically it's still behind the however, we can still oh sorry, not that one, this one. We can still deal a lot of damage to our enemies. Shall we go chase? Huh? And we still have a couple of more damage here. Then 2% more life there. Same thing with the golem. Golem has have a long cooldown. I think at most the furthest that you can the efficient cooldown that we can the furthest that we can reduce its cooldown, probably 3 to 4 seconds.
Equitable transaction.
If I'll be able to push this build before Saturday, if I'll be able to push this up to 80, then probably on Saturday I can start working on the Blood Spear and try to play the Blood Spear. Whoa! Triple GA. Well, this one is good. With life, we need armor. We can roll with the armor, right? Loro.
Wonders of sanctuary at your fingertips.
Give me Is that a good armor? Let's roll for the armor.
Stars guide you.
Here we go again.
More there than I thought.
What are you hitting, sir?
That's here.
Wow, you really know what.
There's a good one.
Come on, I need intelligence. Ouch. Ouch. This is Curse Aura. How's my armor? Ew. Where can we get the armor? From the skull?
Well done.
Alright. Resistance, still good. Nice.
Shine on, my friend.
Okay, I need I don't have any more of the site. Tomorrow of the site. Tomorrow. Okay, let's continue. We'll sort it out. Hey! We'll sort it out tomorrow. I also need intelligence here. Do we have intelligence on the ring? Okay, we have damage over time. We can roll the attack speed with life. Yeah, we have a decent amount of attack speed. We can replace this one rather with intelligence. Or does the damage over time is still good there? How about this one? So this one, we can replace it with this one. Okay, let's go, let's continue farming the glyphs, grinding the pit for the glyphs. We are just gonna stand here with oops, poison. DR. Whoa! That was close. There's another one.
At least I can put my
Somehow that fight. Ooh, that was a long fight with that elite. We could have used the exploit aspect, but somehow they have changed the exploit from utility to an offensive aspect. Now we cannot no longer use it on our defensive gear for an additional damage from when our enemies are getting unstoppable. Eh, wrong dash. In order for the elites to really take the damage from the Blight needs to be hitting them the elites needs to be hit by the Blight first, not the ads. Yeah, without the mythic items, we cannot really efficiently push on the pit without those mythic items. Now that's a long way. Please let me pass. Next season, no more barrier from Soul Rift. No way, I have to kill again these summons. You too? Hey! What the heck? DRs and DRs and DRs. Uh-oh. Do I need to get back to kill those summons again? Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, let's go. 3, 4, one more. Nice. See? It's fun when you cooperate, right? Now we need off the site and then so I guess tomorrow we're gonna farm Infernal Hordes. How many compass do I have? Okay, we have... What is this? Wave 6. We have 17 of wave 10, so that's a lot. So probably tomorrow we're gonna... since we managed to reach... 75 at least. So I guess we are a bit stronger now. What we need is... I still need to masterwork the pants and then one more ring for that intelligence so that we can increase our damage. And then I don't know if I still have the helm that has a GA on intelligence as well. Can we still can we try P80 and see how our damage is right now so that I can see how much do we still need to improve on our This is a very tough fight. Wow, another DR, and then there's two of them. one down, one more. Nah. This is tough. Wow, another DR. Oof. Why do they have to run away? Nah. This is... still tough. But our minions was able to manage to kill to clear a pit 80. Belial's decoy. Activating your main boss powers fears all. I don't like fearing the enemy. Let's try if we can at least upgrade the glyphs to 80 at the pit 75. What? What happened there? Trying to be reckless. Changing settings while in the middle of the fight. Whoa, that's a lot of poison explosion. Oh my goodness. I hate these elites because they always try to run away. Hey, let me through. Get out, get out, get out. Whoa! Easy on your mortar, sir. Am I still on crit damage on Subo? Little shrine. I'm not doing crit damage, sir. the fight from the Pit 80 versus 75, there is really a huge significant difference. Few more. This is it. We are approximately a minute faster than a while ago. I almost died. Who do you think you are? Invincible? Okay, we need Scourge. Only 2 level ups. It's fine.
It is done.
Fine indeed.
Oh, what is that? Blood Lance?
Much thanks, friend.
Vex rune. Another Vex?
What's left, you ask?
Right, let's do a couple of more. Probably before I farm the before I farm before I start grinding the Infernal Hordes tomorrow, Probably I'm going to do a test run on the Radiance of the Tribute of Radiance, and let's see if we are fast enough on killing the enemies. Then we will try to run the Tribute of Ascendance. Yeah, before we farm the Inferno Hordes tomorrow, we're gonna do a one test run. If our damage is doing okay, then we will try to run Tribute of Ascendance, and let's see if we can get maybe at one single run. If we're lucky tomorrow, then maybe we could get hopefully an Era of Perdition. Huh? You escaped? Oh, there's two. The smoke. And then probably after the Blood Spear, I'm gonna try. I haven't played yet the Blood Wave, but of course, in order to play the Blood Wave efficiently in terms of including farming, you have to switch with another build. Like for example, again, you can use the Blood Surge in order to speed farming. In order to do speed farming, I really don't know what is the reason behind why they're nerfing Even the multiplier damage from the Deathless Visage and then in the rest memory, considering that they are already reducing the overpower damage. Like on this season, they already started to make the game more harder. So again, if their concern is the overpowering, then why creating a overpower mechanic on a build maybe change to Indira's memory with what? Increasing your multiplier, increasing your crit damage instead? Basically, because they nerfed the overpower mechanic, it's not just the overpower itself that they have greatly reduced. It's the build. Like for example, in the case of the Necromancer, again, most of our builds are overpowering. Bloodlands, Blood Surge, then you have the Blood Wave. And then what else? Yeah, the Blood Spear, Bloodlands, Blood Surge, Blood Wave. If the overpower is, if the build is scaling so much, like what they did on the Casime's Legacy, I mean that's fine, reducing some multiplier damage on the item, but the overall mechanic itself, and then they have also reduced the overpower from our Bloodbath. They have reduced again the Dominate Glyph. Oh. Did I took a lot of that fire damage? I think so. Lilith is coming! Come on, let's make this to 80. One more! Maybe if I didn't die, maybe that last upgrade could have been 80. Okay, last run for tonight. So tomorrow, Infernal Horde. Let's farm some of the side so that we can further increase our damage. But I feel like, I think even though we upgrade this to if we have those GA on intelligence, and even though we master credit, I think it's way behind. What I mean is, the damage is still not enough.
This should be interesting.
Usually my benchmark, if I'm ready to clear the next 5 level tier, if I can clear approximately like 6 to 7 minutes of the current hit tier, that I can efficiently finish. Basically the 5 tier from the target pit tier that I'm going to go, if that makes sense. For example, if I'm efficiently at 75, then if I'm going to go with 80, so in order for me to know that I'm ready to efficiently clear, if I can clear the pit 80, then my pit 85 should be being cleared approximately like 7 minutes, including the that includes the pit boss already. I mean, the 10 billion damage is not... It's not happening. It's not happening all the time. Not happening all the time. Huh? You're not yet dead? Come back! Come back! and 34. DR, there's two. I also don't know if does the Weeder node is really proccing properly. Like doing that an additional 300% damage bonus on our corruption damage. Poison! Come back! Go back! Teleport. Okay. Uh-oh. Is it exactly 30 minutes? Because the reason why I used the potion a while ago, because I thought that, wow. They're gone! Or maybe instead of pit 75, since we are already 75, probably we could go at pit 78. So my plan is tomorrow Infernal Hordes, and then we're gonna upgrade our items. I think the pants and then the a ring. And then on Wednesday, my plan would be farming. I would say back on the pit, try to upgrade them to at least level 80, all of them. Then if I'm going to be successful on upgrading the glyphs to 80 on Wednesday, my plan is to farm Zir on Thursday. if we just stand and then we just continue spamming the Blight, the damage is peaking up to 17 to 20 billion damage. That is nice. 80! 80! 80! Come on! Do 25% chance? Okay. That was a bad idea. Okay, anyway. So we are already at 79. So I guess we should go at 78 in order to efficiently farm, to upgrade the glyphs to level 80. I think that should be the strategy. So at least we are glyph 80. See, my minions was able to upgrade their glyphs to 85 because I think I'm already farming 80 because I can farm efficiently 80. That's why. So hopefully I can clear efficiently pit 82 also, so that I mean 75 is still fine. It's different now. The 75, it feels like pit 105 now. It's different now. So well, it is what it is. So as long as we can efficiently farm the tormented bosses on Torment 4 without dying, then that is fine, so that at least we can still farm the items, and we need to find the Betrayer's Husk so that we can farm Belial, and Belial has the one that has the highest chance to drop mythic items. So yeah, tomorrow Inferno Hordes, and then we're gonna try we're gonna do a test run on Undercity, and then we're gonna try if we can successfully complete with 4 upgrade rewards on the tribute of Ascendancy, and hopefully we can get the Air Perdition, or maybe Air Perdition, so that we can increase our DPS on this build. So yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.